Today I'm going to do a review on the Cooluli thermoelectric cooler and warmer. This is the 15-liter unit, and let me show you here. The name's on the front here. This one is blue out here, otherwise the whole thing is white. It does come, this part here that you see in the front, comes in white, black, blue, pink, and gold. I got blue, and it's got magnetic, two magnets here to hold it shut, and it has, I don't know if you can get this in here. You think you can see it? Anyway, it's got a little rubber gasket around here that seals around here to keep the cool in, or the warmth in, whichever you're going to use. So anyways, this is, as I said, a 15-liter, which means it's still tiny. I bought a cheap thermometer to actually test out the temperatures inside, how cool it does get, because this isn't like a regular refrigerator where you set it to maybe 37 degrees and it gets down to 37 degrees. It doesn't work that way. This one works a little bit different. This is a, it can work on AC power, DC power. On DC power, well, actually either one, it draws 60 watts or 5 amps. And it's, let me get the water out of the way. These are the waters that I put in there. Actually, I was testing the cool on them, so these are cold. But here's the thing. This gets, supposed to get 35 to 40 degrees below ambient temperature. So in other words, it's 76 in here. And I had these plugged in for a full day. And these are at 44 degrees. So that's what it got down to. And that's, I have gotten a little bit colder than that. If I fill it up more stuff in there, the cooler it seems to get. So that works out better that way. But it's supposed to get 35 to 40 degrees below ambient temperature. Mine right now is getting about 32, maybe to 34 if I put more stuff in there. But that's what I'm getting, which for me, that actually works out good. And that's one thing I want to talk about with the fridge. I shouldn't call it a fridge, a cooler or a warmer. So it does come with, don't mind me getting in the way, I'm trying to get everything in the shot. So, all right, so it has these. They pop right in. So that's the doors. So it comes into right here. You see the white part here, and that's blue in here. I don't know if that comes out in the camera or not, but it is. So you could still put stuff in there, and it's not gonna. I couldn't put two in, I can't put two like, actually I could, I probably could fit that. So if I put 2 bottles like that and shut it, it still shuts, even with the racks in here. But you could put stuff in the racks, maybe another can or something, probably not one of these because it doesn't fit, but I could pop this rack off and put this in here if I wanted to, like that, and like that, and I got 2 in there. So anyways, that's kind of neat. What I think this is good for though, the fridge, I'm gonna put this out there right away. If you're gonna use this as an everyday refrigerator, it's not going to work like that. I don't think that would be good at all, in my opinion. It doesn't have a thermostat. It goes by, if it's 70 degrees in here, it's going to go down to 35 to 40 degrees below, 70 degrees. So that's the way it kind of works. And this one seems to only go 32 to 40 degrees. 32 to 34 degrees below ambient temperature, room temperature. Rest of the racks in. So that's why I'm going to tell you what it's good for, and I'm going to use it for, I have a small sailboat and it has a cabin, a small cabin. I can sleep 2 in there, but To put a cooler in there, to put ice in there, it's a pain in the neck. So for me, this will work out good. It does have DC power, so I can plug it into my boat. So if I go out sailing for maybe 5 hours, I can keep a lunch in there. Toward my end of my sail, I can pull over, anchor somewhere, and have lunch. So keep a soda cool. You can keep a sandwich cool, and so that'll work out. These racks are not working out. Hold on. You know, I tested this out. I went over this a few times, and I'm like, all right, that's easy, but I didn't do it from this angle. So I don't know if I'm going to keep that on the camera or not. I probably should. Okay, I'll just put it in so I can actually see. If I block the camera, I'm so sorry. Let me just put this in. I promise you, it's not that difficult to put in. It's just when I'm doing it from this angle, yeah, it is. You have to bend the racks a little bit like this. Push them back. There is 2 notches in the back, and there's notches on the side, so that's how you put them in. So if I'm facing it, I could put it in a lot easier. Obviously, this way didn't work out too good. I should have rehearsed that before I tried that. So I apologize, but anyways, let's get on with this. This one comes with a 1-year supply. A 1-year warranty. I'm still getting over the racks. That was tough. So it comes with a 1-year warranty. And again, my recommendations on what to do with this, going back to that, I'm going to use it for my boat. My boat has DC power, so that's going to work out for me. If you're going to go on camping trips, may not work too good. This is not like a insulated cooler. It cools. If you unplug it, it's going to warm up quickly. It's not going to keep things cold that long. So I don't think it works out good that way. It needs to be plugged into a power source to keep things cool, or if you're going to use it as a warmer to keep things warm, you need it plugged into a power source. So my boat, I have batteries on there, so I can actually keep it for about 5 hours. I could probably plug it in for, because it draws 5 amps. So I could do that. If you're driving in a car, it has a plug for the car. So you plug this in the back, this into your 12-volt port in your car. And as you're driving, don't do it with the car off, otherwise it, I don't know, might drain the battery. They definitely say don't do it with the car off, and I wouldn't do that with the car off. And this is for AC. And you can see the connectors, if that, hopefully that is coming in good. They're kind of idiot-proof. It'd be tough to plug them into the wrong ones, because this has a square one if that came out, and this is more rounded. So all right, I'll show you the back where it plugs in. Back to the insulation part. So yeah, what I did was my test. I tested it for a week, and what I found was, these are 44 degrees right now, but I unplugged this now, and this it's just not gonna, it's not designed, not like a regular cooler where you have a cover on it and you could put ice, and I guess you could put an ice pack in here to help keep it cooler, but that would take up a lot of room. There's not much room in here. So, but it is, let me go with the dimensions and we'll look at the back, but it's 8.1 inches wide. It's 8 inches from here to here, and it's 13, what's my directions here? Let's see, it is, the height is 14.75 inches from here to here. So that's pretty good. That gives you good height and everything. And that's the interior dimensions. So if you're going to use this for an office, that's what I think would be really ideal for. So office, road trip where you can plug it into the DC power port, or for me, a boat. That's ideal. Office, that'd be great. You don't have to put your lunch in a shared refrigerator. You can actually put this on your desk or under your desk or near your desk or whatever. You could put your couple sodas and water, sandwiches, whatever you want to put in there. You're all set to go. But so one thing you got to watch out for is it does build up a little bit of condensation in here. So like on the bottom here, there's actually, I don't know if the camera can picking that up, but there's a little bit of water, not even a teaspoonful, just a few drops of water down below. You probably have to wipe it out, not every day, but probably every couple days you're gonna have to wipe it out. That's easy enough though, so it's pretty good. Again, for what I'm gonna use it for, it's perfect. For someone wants to use this for, I don't know, a dorm fridge or something like that, dorm fridge, it would probably, I don't think it'd be good to use it for that. Oh, another thing, it weighs a little over 10 pounds, so it's real light. Let's take a look at the back. It does come with the handle, obviously, so that's great. But again, the door's magnetic, so you don't want to go walking around swinging it like, you know, back and forth. Otherwise, you're probably going to lose your content in there. So here's the back, and here's where your AC. Oh, I hope the camera didn't just move. So your AC is going to plug into, my eyes focus. So right here, can't go wrong. Plug can only plug in one way here. So there. And the DC, again, plug can only plug in one way, so you cannot go wrong with that. So plug it in. And what you do when you plug it in, so say I plug in the, let's plug in the DC here. I'm not actually going to really plug it in. That's because this is really, that part's self-explanatory. But right here, you click DC, and then you want to choose whether you're going to do a cooler or a warmer. The warmer will actually get up to 149 degrees. It has a, does have a temperature, I forget what it's called there, a thermostat. I'm trying to think of. In here, so it won't overheat, and not supposed to anyways, but I haven't tried the warmer. I actually don't have any use for the warmer, so I wouldn't be using it for that, but that's what it says it could do, and I'm sure it probably comes close to that. I'm not sure exactly what you'd use it for, because it does state that it's not designed to take something cold, like from a freezer, put it in here, put the warmer on. I don't know, it'd take, I don't know how long, you know, all day. It's not something that works quick. Even the cooling pot doesn't work quick. So if you have cold drinks, you put it in there, great. It should keep them cold. If you have something warm, a bowl of soup that you have a cover on it and you put it in there, it's probably going to keep it warm if you put it on the warmer. So that it'll work that way, but not if you're going to plan on putting warm stuff in there to cool off, or room temperature stuff to cool. It would take a long time to warm food stuff. It would take too long. You might end up spoiling the food. You never know. So if it takes too long. Anyways, so you want DC, switch to DC. That's what we got plugged in here now. Cool, or switch it to warm. The middle is off. So, and AC, you do the same thing. Take the cord, plug it in. It only fits in one way. I choose cool. So, whoops. First thing I would do is put it on AC, then put it on cool. Green light will turn on for cool, red lights for warm. Another important thing here is these are fans right here in the back, exhaust fans. Pulls it in and air comes out. You don't want to block those. You got to keep a little bit of room behind there. You know, I'd say at least a couple inches space behind there. You don't want to block the fans. Very important. But then again, that's important on any type of even computers and things like that. You don't block the fan, otherwise you can overheat them. Let's see, got the movable racks in there. The racks actually remove easier than putting them in, as you could see, the way I put them in, you could see that. Oh, let me see what it's good for. Insulation, not much insulation. The 1-year warranty, it does have a 1-year warranty on it. I got it on Amazon, and I did pay $99.99. And in one of my videos, I told you that I get things for free on Amazon. Well, I didn't get anything off this one because I didn't have any, unfortunately, anything to redeem. So I had to pay that much money for it, but it will work out for me, I think, on the boat. So there's not a whole lot else to review. That's all that actually come with it. That and, oops. I'm not pushing the camera. I apologize. I'm got it falling on my cord. I got to be a little more organized. Oh, the temperature. Not that this is important, but if you do get this, I would buy a thermometer. Even if you buy just a cheap one like this, I got this because it's skinny, and I got it at Walmart for like $1.99. And it is accurate. I checked it and everything from temperature, and I put it in the fridge where I actually have a temperature gauge in there. So. Anyways, I would put something like that inside the fridge, and okay, let's see if I missed anything. I don't think I did, but yeah, it's small. I mean, it's a small unit. It's easy to carry. Again, the doors are magnetic, so, and if you had to put more stuff in here, you see how this goes in between here and this one goes down here, so you got to be careful about that. But then again, these ones actually pop out a lot easier than the middle ones there, so you could pop them out, and again, these pop out. They come out a lot easier than they go back in. And I should have rehearsed that one better, doing it from the side. So putting them in, I'm not even going to try to put them back in from the side like that, but they come out real easy. I mean, you could actually store them in here probably, close the fridge up and walk away with it. It is unplugged and everything, so, but that's it. Very convenient, and you can see, I mean, here I am standing next to it, you know, that's it. I would recommend it for specific uses. As I said, I would not use this for a permanent fridge, like for, you know, a dorm room or something like that. It's not really what it's designed for. They do have some that do have thermostats on it, and even those, unless they can, I would definitely test those out. I don't have one to test out. I only have this one, which does not have a thermostat in it. It has my cheap one in it. But anyways, it's basically designed for travel stuff, and for, you know, work desks, things like that. So that's about it. That's my review. If you like the review, hit the like button. I would appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And I got more content coming up. And thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Have a good day.